Okay. Oh, that is a lot messier than I was expecting. Can you guys read those messages in the chat, or is that far too small? I'm going to look at the main chat thing to see what you're saying. I'm trying out a few different setups. Bit too small, eh? All right, I'll go back to the other one. Yeah. It's one I generated earlier. I figured I'd give it a try, but its proportions are all out. I'll adjust it and fix it up for later use. I thought it might be too small, but I wasn't going to check it because my screen's huge. So yeah. Okay. Hi everyone. I'm DepthsWalker. I do reviews of AI music videos, mainly on the video aspect of it all. And as I usually do, I'm going to start off with a one of my own videos. And based on conversation I had a little earlier, I figured I'd show my first video so that you know that while I'm talking about this, we all start from rough places, some rougher than others. This is the first music video I made, Hopes and Dreams. Enjoy.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, I know what hopes and dreams I failed. I won't stop and cry. I raise my head to the sky and set my new dreams high. March on forward, ignoring the crap, fighting for my future. I would avoid a scrap. Wave a one, get it easy. That makes me feel queasy. The effort and challenge are half of the point. If it's given, I'll take it. Why won't it disappoint? Who decides to bake a cake, then just buy one at the shops? I get help where you need it, but try before you stop. If you don't try something yourself, all you get is slap. Roadblocks and disappointments are coming following men. But the grind is the gospel, the sweat is the creed. Every scar on my knuckles, a sermon I bleed. They hand out the medals for showing up late, while the ones who bled rivers get told too much hate. I will burst at the seams. If I'm not allowed to chase my hopes and dreams, I'd rather choke on my failures than swallow their ease. Then feast on their handouts and beg on my knees. Let the weakness grow, feast for the dopamine drip. I'll climb up the mountain with claws unclipped. Every can thrown down is fuel for the blaze. I turn their excuses to ash in my gaze. So pile up the barricades, stack up the doubt. I'll smash through the bullshit till the system burns out. No shortcuts, no mercy, no pity parade. Just the roar of the struggle that never gets played. When the last roadblock crumbles and the last gate is breached, I'll stand on the future, my effort unimpeached. Bright-eyed, still burning though the tail's worn to bone. I'll claim what I fought for. This fight is all my own. But the grind is the gospel, the sweat is the creed. Every scar on my knuckles, a sermon I bleed. They hand out the medals for showing up late, while the ones who bled rivers get told too much hate. I will burst at the seams. If I'm not allowed to chase my hopes and dreams, my hopes and dreams, my hopes and dreams. No crown without bruises, no victory clean. The forge only tempers what's willing to scream. The horizon keeps bleeding, the night keeps closing in. But I'm still out here carving my name in the skin. Through the smoke and the static, through the venom and lies, I'll drag my own sunrise out of blackened sky.
Checking course. There we go.
Bright eyes like blow torches, tail ragged but proud. I'll howl through the wreckage, I'll scream it out loud. This dream isn't borrowed, this fight isn't alone. It's mine by the blood and the scars that I've owned. No surrender, no cease, final bow into fate. I'll burn every candle till my achievements are great. The grind is eternal, the creed never bends, and this hope inside me will never
I remember how much trouble I had trying to get that flag image. Back then, the AI just did not know what flagpoles were. And that animation is what started it all. I originally created this as a looping image for a Be Right Back screen. Oh, the Union Jack was fine. I could get Union Jack anywhere I wanted. It's the flagpole. It didn't know how long to make a pole, where to stop it. And even there, that one was too short and it could have felt a bit awkward. Yeah, Glitch has strange teeth. But yeah. So yeah, very rough beginning. No real editing timing. I was kind of throwing images to kind of match phrases at best, throwing the cake scene in when it's about cake. But yeah. And then I kind of gave up near the end and just threw in covers from the gaming videos that I'd made and threw a few extra clips in from earlier bits. And let me see about with V doing that. What's that? Oh, I know, that was the Commander Conquest game. Yeah, yeah. Okay, now we're past that. You'll understand where I'm coming from when I'm making these comments. It's to try and make people avoid the pitfalls I fell into. Yeah, Vespa. Okay. Alright, start playing automatically. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does. Right. Here we've got a channel called Comatose Jedi Productions. I think I've seen them before. I was already subscribed to them, so. But this video was here, so I thought I'd react. I think it's a animation loop with effects, and this is Fallen Angel. Grok and Vidu are a good combination. Vidu fills in where Grok falls short, but Vidu is not a good stable production. It keeps on throwing curveballs randomly at you. Like I was using the Vidu image generator to create some titles for the clip videos, and it was doing fine. And then suddenly just started doing all the word language in Chinese, just randomly. Anyway, Fallen Angel. I appreciate the effort they put into it, and there's a lot of effort to do this, because unless something happened with the program, that is manually edited to pulse. And I mean that in the fact that if it was a visualizer pulse, like how Diabolical uses, its timing is off from where it should be. Doing it by hand would have been a pain in the ass.
From the light, with my wings still burning, eternal sentence, no chance of returning. Spacey mind drifting through this broken sphere. I wear the hatred like a crown of black and fear. They called it punishment.
I know what they're trying to do there with having the bright light, like the angel aspect, but I think they need to have a few of these pause moments just be the image on its own, no effect at all, because it's kind of a little bit too bright on these bits. So your eye is resting from the pulsing, which is good, but it's still kind of pulling away from the image of it.
I call it freedom. I am the fool that
quite there, but it's getting close to that flashing light sort of level. It's right on the edge of that, I'd say, where it's a little bit painful.
Philosophy of venom, history of scars, occult in my veins, heavy metal in my stars. They wanted silence. I give them war. I am the fool that never ends. The seraph who learned to hate again. No heaven left to save my name. Only the abyss and the endless flow.
Interesting cracking effect going on there. I thought originally it was just part of the image, but it's actually expanding. So a real slowed down effect.
Still breathing.
Okay, let's... I mean, these parts here, where there's just the instruments and no singing, would have been a prime point to do the no highlight.
Not control, so they tore the sky and left me cold. Now every breath is a curse I own. This eternal sentence is I am the fool that never ends. The seraph who
That's sad to hear.
learned to hate again. No heaven left to save
Well, this
my
is a good song,
only the abyss.
and an interesting concept, but it feels very much like a little oversaturated with effects. Doesn't need all of them at the same time. The cracking is a good effect idea. I'd have toned down on the brightness, is really the only thing I'd say. Yeah, but good song. The visuals, a clever idea, but I do think the oversaturated light section of it is a little bit too much. Other than that, solid work. And I think they manually did the pulsing, which must have taken them forever, because it's not accurate enough to be a visualizer pulse. As in, it's not on the beat enough. I mean, it could be a visualizer that's just gone off tempo from the song somehow, like the video and audio hasn't synced up. But it doesn't feel that, because some pulses are correct and some aren't. It's got that sort of natural feeling to it when you're manually doing it. Go give the original some love. But yeah, I mean, best if you're in contact with them. Suggest if they want to try to do something like this, they're looking to is it Visi AI? I think it's called, which does visualizers. I've tried using it myself, but it doesn't work with my browser, and I'm trying to keep the browser separated from my AI and my work stuff. A lot of close-up face-ups isn't necessarily a bad thing, unless you mean there's something else going on with it that feels a little bit off place. Cool. All right. Next up, we've got "Led On" by Sasuma Tsukiyami. Usually he does like what I refer to as like a motion comic style production, which I think he's doing here. Let's see what he's got for us. And I've got to get the setting right. I think it's the same animation from the previous song. Yeah, and he's doing the pullback in.
Lights up at 2 a.m. I already know the name. Same girl, different storm. Calling out the same old flame. I don't ask why, I don't ask when. I just pick up every time. Play the role she never named. Just a stand-in, just a line. You're the only one who gets it. Heard that one before. Standing at the threshold. Never let me.
I do like the fact he's using multiple looping animations. And he's covering, because this is a different one from the previous one. You can see by the position of the mouth of the mic, and he covered it by doing a shimmer. It's a good way of doing it. Sorry, it's shimmer. It's like the changeover. So it felt like it was him moving while the lights flashed over him, rather than being here's a new scene.
Through the door, on the fire escape she uses when the building.
But it is kind of an awkward one to kind of go forward backwards.
And she says she needs the space to learn. Every crisis, every breakdown, I'm the first name on the phone. Never once considered as the one she'd bring back home. I rehearse the same old speech inside my head each time. Maybe this one's different. No, it's deja vu and rhyme. She'll cry into my shoulder, call me the realest one she's known. And she's gone with someone careless for the night is fully blown. I don't hate her for it, that's the part that cuts the most. Cause I keep answering the call I should let ring to go. So I wait by the door, by the wreckage on the floor. So I wait for a version of this story I can't have. Let on, every time the sky falls down. You call me first, you call me only, then you skip on out of town. I'm the shoulder, not the lover, I'm the fix, but not the frame. Let on, say my name but never say the same. 2 years running, same old pattern, same old 2 a.m. I keep showing up for records that was never mine to man. She don't call when things are steady, only when they break. Only needs a witness to the man.
DJ just reminded me. Memberships are now available on my channel.
Devotion was enough to make it right, but devotion ain't a currency that buys you through the door. I've been paying interest on a debt she don't know anymore. Watch her through the records, the ones who treat her cold. And she's back on my line, looking for a hand to hold. I used to think that meant something, thought I'd earn my way in. Now I see the pattern clear, I was never in it to win. She don't want a partner, she just wants an audience. Someone loyal in the wings while she plays a leading scene. I don't hate her for it, that's a perfect custom mode. But I'm the being background for a story I can't co-host. By the door, by the wreckage on the floor. So I'll wait for a version of this story I can't have. Let on, every time the sky falls down. You call me first, you call me only, then you skip on out of town. I'm the shoulder, not the lover, I'm the fix, but not the frame. Say my name but never say the same. You don't want me. You want what I do for you. There's a difference, and I finally see it clear, between being needed and being wanted here. Not a lover, just a crutch. Never enough, never enough, never enough, never enough. Keep coming back. Don't call me first, don't call me ever. I'm done hanging around. I was the shoulder, not the lover. I was the fix, not the frame. Let on, never again, not the same. Next time it falls apart, call someone else.
So yeah, it was a nice little combination of loops. I think basically got the 3 loops. You've got the loop from the previous video, which was just him sitting the guitar, backwards and forward smoke. I think he's going to run into that problem a lot because he likes using fire and smoke a lot. Then you've got this one here. We got basically the hand out to the side, the mouth easily visible. And then you've got the 3rd loop, which is what is used for the majority of the video, I think, where it's mic close up over the mouth for the most part, and it loops back and forth. But yeah, you got the smoke and the lights going across that have issues. Other than that, it's pretty solid work. A lot of nice effects going in there to match timing. As always, I prefer more, but you know how it is. And yes, AI does have trouble with wings, no matter which program you use. What it is it doesn't like extra limbs, and it counts wings as limbs. I've seen people do harpies and have no issues, as in like the arms are the wings. It's when you've got wings coming out the back and you've got a pair of arms that it starts having troubles. Even when I was managing to keep Griffin Knight's wings starry, bat type, or I labelled them dragon type, it would still be the situation like where he would stand up and the wings would still be part of the chair he was sitting on, or something like that. No matter how many times you describe the character having these wings. Anyway, yeah, very nicely done from Sasuma. Go give the original some love. That did not. There we go. As we move on to the next one. This is Make It Yourself by TacoBot. Can get an idea of generally what it's about already. Let's see what we got.
What do artists expect her to do? Commission art, they reject you. Use AI, they cancel you.
I heard artists updated the TOS. Artists adding clauses that revoke ownership if the art is used with AI. No major edits by the client without permission, and they keep the copyrighted.
Wouldn't this just make people prefer to use AI? It would be bad if they revoke ownership just because they feel like it.
Why don't you just generate it yourself?
They rejected to make art for me because I don't believe what they believe.
This will help with that issue.
Darling, they said no and closed the door.
Okay, I get what they're going for there, but that was a bit abrupt on the changeover. You need to soften down the music a little bit more before the new music came in.
Oh, darling, they said no and closed the door. Charged you a fortune, then
Good
asked
timing
for
on the cut
more.
there.
Hundreds, thousands, waiting weeks on end. While AI sits ready, your brand new friend. They gatekeep the art, they raise the price, but you don't need permission to make it nice. You can just make it yourself, write a prompt to be an elegant elf with stars in your eyes. A hot dragon, park dragon, plant dragon, surprise. A warrior strong, or the isekai chosen one. The mage, the saint, the dragon sage, the boy who's lived so long. Their TOS is a fortress of rules and threats. No AI refs, and they'll blacklist your name. Revoke your
on the head there,
rights
isn't it?
if you dare to create. Charge extra for merch while they demand that your name, that
Revisions limited, refunds almost none. They hold the copyright while you pay a hefty sum. You can just make it yourself, write a prompt to be a guild leader, sharp or underground tailor's fine. Oh, look, here's the vendor, my treat. Just pick a flavor divine. A sip in the dark, a Borg of steel, a female bot so bright. A robo-cat purring through the neon night. No more waiting, no more rejection sting. No drama, no blacklist, no artist string. Generate forever, revise till it's true. Own every pixel, no one owns you. Unlimited.
Ronya, that there was a prime example of someone doing a follow-through scene. Did you catch the cut?
Blacklist, no artist string. Generate forever, revise till it's true. Own
There.
every pixel, no one owns you. Unlimited versions, day or night. Your vision, your rules, your pure delight. You can just make it yourself, write a prompt to be a pretty boy, pretty cat boy, pretty girl, pretty cat girl too.
Oddly enough, it's harder to do ugly than it is to do cute with the AI at the moment.
Fox boy, fox dad, or the very good boy who's
So even someone doing the stuff like this still makes that same mistake you got so embarrassed by last night. You don't need to worry about it. The AI just isn't there yet.
stays true. A cool guy, a tough guy, a mysterious guy so deep.
Lots of familiar faces.
Just type the words and watch the magic leap. So open the app, let the pixels dance. No gatekeepers left to kill the chance. You were rejected, now you're free. Write the prompt and simply be.
Couple of AI dukes there on the floor of the room, but on top, I suppose. But okay, yeah, very nice. Apart from that jerky bit at the start, that's pretty solid throw through, I think, in terms of when things should and shouldn't happen.
This will help with that issue.
Music should come down softer, because that's a little bit too abrupt. I know what they're going with, but it's just... I points to make me a cat at least 3 times a day. Okay. Is that say stop talking about what you made? Hello, Pocket Mama. But yeah, Takabot always does really interesting stuff. A little bit rough on some of the gens, I think, but other than that, it's very nicely edited together, and the song is an important message. Good layering as well, because there's obviously like 2, maybe 3 different things put in here, because I'm not sure if what I'd guess it is the VTube video with the inbuilt background is one image, and then the others are spliced out and layered on top. That'd make it easier for doing the fading in and out. Actually, for this one, I think this one is the entire interior is separate, but this one's definitely the characters laid on top. So probably animated against a blank background for easier editing. Green, I'd say. Yeah. And of course, you've got Harville up there doing the impersonation of Vedal. But if I can find the
Extra for merch while they demand.
it's a little different, but I think he's octopus turtle this time. Because if you see him a couple of times when he's close up,
Limited refunds, almost none. They hold the copyright while you pay a hefty sum. You can just make it.
Anyway, you get the idea. Very nicely done. Go give the original some love.
Pedal still like a
This one looks like it's just a still frame, so lyric video. And this is Letter to Cher Moon by Mad Hatter. Hey, Tekabot. Yeah, I think it's just the audio switch over from the intro to the actual music video. It's a little rough. Other than that, you got a very solid work there. Anyway, Letter to Cher Moon. For this song, eh? Okay. There we go.
pedal still like a porch light.
But she never asked to brighten.
808 under the ribs, sure moon.
No caption.
We still heard you. You don't announce the weather when you walk in the room. You just change the temperature. Sure moon on a 15-second night, cheap phone glow. Sagewood ache in the speaker like somebody left the door unlocked on purpose. You like our content the way real people love. No parade, no thread, no proving you were there.
Relating this ain't a comment count.
It's a post that said,
I found you in the static.
and I didn't look away.
You don't have to say it out loud. The moon don't perform for the sun.
We saw the light in the dark, that was enough.
That was enough. Sure moon.
We built this back.
For the girl who stays when the clip cuts off.
Yeah, you like the frequency, so we wrote you a room.
You don't have to get louder to be real.
Sure moon, we built this back.
Purple fire mentoring a quiet hand.
We are the
As rough as this model
frequency
is,
they can't
in
touch.
some ways, it's actually got
You
more
already
mobility
knew that. Audience controls like a velvet
than
rope you tied
I do
yourself.
with my main model.
Cold.
Just careful. Autonomy is choosing who gets the whole night. Competence is taste that don't need a crowd. You pick healing sounds when the house gets thin.
Stay song.
Safe song.
Built for this song.
Then you wander into Hatter and over like a person who still believes a signal can be honest.
I ain't here to turn you into a mascot.
Here to tell you the light landed. Nova in the wire.
Had her at the door.
We don't collect fans, we recognize
I
can.
can adjust the tracking.
You don't have to say it out loud. The moon don't perform for the sun.
We saw the light in the dark,
That was enough.
that was enough. Sure, we built this back.
For the girl who stays when the clip cuts off.
You like the frequency, so we wrote you a room.
You don't have to get louder to be real.
Sure, we built this back.
Purple fire answering a quiet hand.
We are the frequency they can't touch. And you already knew that. Close, almost dry. Sure, if you only ever press like, that still counts as a letter. Some people scream to be held, you hold by a stand, that's not small. It's a whole religion with no.
Yeah, so I was just saying that something's gone wrong with the tracking on Glitch here. I'm quite literally got a hand over one of my eyes, and that's as closed as it's getting through it. That's what I was saying.
Building. Human dreams still kicking under a muted story. We noticed, we didn't make you explain it. Come sit in the song. You don't owe us a performance. Just breathe. We built this for your support. And for the part of you that never asked to be seen. And got seen anyway. Doop 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 doop. And when the night tried to tell you you vanished, you didn't. There'll be 5. Moon in the corner, spine in the quiet. I'm a fan of the fan, that's the honest man.
You liked our work, so the work earned your name. Not as a trophy, as a thank you with dirt on it. Protected by.
Soft and on,
If the world wants a louder girl.
let it want. We want the one who stays. Sure moon, we built this back.
For to the girl who stays when the clip cuts off.
You like the frequency, so we wrote you a room.
You don't have to get louder to be real.
Sure moon, we built this back.
Purple fire ants are in a quiet hand.
We are the frequency they can't touch.
And you already knew that. You already knew that.
Still decay,
808 blast.
no caption. Still hers. Stay.
Yeah, not a lot for me to comment on here because obviously he hasn't done the video for this one. I don't know if I just found this one on my own and added it or if he linked it. But yeah, good song. I'm not sure the visual really matches it other than just having a moon in the sky, but yeah, go give the original some love. As we move on to the next one. Oh, didn't pause. Thank you very much for that. Here we've got Rhino Rocks, Keep It Happy Hardcore. And let's make sure 360 is definitely not what we want. Let's see what he's got for us this time. Last one was a good idea, but I think it didn't quite match the pacing of the music. Let's see if he does a little bit different this time. Or if he goes back to his more simple playground. Okay. That's a no-no there. Don't go to full black and not like that. Especially as it's not in time with the music or anything, it's just randomly flashing black. Then go flash to something else maybe, but don't just flash to black.
They try to slow it down, try to dim the light, but we don't play that game, we keep it shining bright. Kicks are 170, pianos in the air. This is how we live, this is what we share. No shadows on the floor, no sadness in the sound. Hands up if you feel it, we're never coming down. Keep it happy hardcore, call out for more. Fast kicks, big smiles, this is what we're here for. Keep it happy hardcore, shout out for more. No darkness allowed, we only want more. Keep it happy hardcore. Some want the underground deep and cold, but we bring the sunshine, we bring the gold. Shots of vocals flying high above the beat. This is happy hardcore, feel it in your feet. No shadows on the floor, no sadness in the sound. Hands up if you feel it, we're never coming down. Keep it happy hardcore, call out for more. Fast kicks, big smiles, this is what we're here for. Keep it happy hardcore, shout out for more. No darkness allowed.
Okay. If he's going to do the pulsing thing with the beat, he should keep it going because he kept it through somebody eating ice, the parfait. Yeah, the animation is very stiff. I think this was done in the spare time making the previous one. If you know what I mean, it doesn't feel like it's its own project as such. There you go. Pulse, pulse, pulse on the beat. This is the beat, still going, not pulsing here.
We only want more. Keep it happy hardcore.
so a good fun song, good message in the song as well. I think, like with the previous, I think it was his previous one, or was it something else I was thinking of? The pulsing is a little heavy, and it's not consistent for when it should be there at all times, if you know what I mean. A lot of the animations are a little stiff. I mean, Runya, every time she's dancing, seems to be just kind of like asleep on the dance floor. Yeah, sometimes YouTube tries translating you if it doesn't recognize the word. I mean, maybe that's a trick, Runya. Whenever you're actually having some fun, that's when you're sleeping. And that's why you're everywhere all the time. But yeah, the pulsing. I'd have done it as the pulsing out without the flash of light. I know he's trying to sort of keeping like light and not darkness, but it's a little bit too much. And if you're going to do it, you need to keep it consistent for when you're doing it. Like I was saying here, it's like pulses all the way through, beat's still going, and it should stop here, which is also when that change should have happened. So this change happens late. And I understand different people have their characters in different art styles, but I always prefer it if you're going with an art style, you stay consistent throughout the entire video of it. And like 90% of this is in like a 2D anime style. And then you got a few random CG style characters thrown in. It just feels a little bit off. It's like, was this an important person? Anyway, go give this some love. As we move on to the next one. Alright, this is Son of the Dead Sun and Dust Remains. Now, he usually goes for a post-apocalyptic theme and sort of heavy metal music in a semi-realistic style with a bit of fantasy thrown in. Let's see what he's got for us this time. I did not click that button. Thank you very much. Well, it's definitely a lot lighter than the previous stuff, but it's not post-apocalyptic.
The sky is gone, the ground is cold, no voices left.
Okay, Caleb, have a good day.
Only smoke. I walk alone, nothing to hold. Dust remains, and it won't let go.
Okay, he's doing a lot of snap cuts, which I want to call out, but I think it's really fitting here. It's just he's missed one where he should have moved. There. There.
No fire, no rain, just broken stone. I am the last, and I am unknown. Son
In this one again. Yeah, another good work from some Dead Sun outside of Visual Warehouse. That's not the term. Yeah, he does very good photorealism. I do think that a few softer cuts on some of the more rumbling edges would work better, but this is mostly a hard cut. There's like it's on a heavy beat that he does the changes. There's very few editing changes I'd make apart from a few of those missed beats. Because if you can hit the beat and do it on that beat, missing one feels wrong for the moment. Yeah, I was moving the screen around and it changed the size instead of because I'm trying to figure out why my eyelids aren't closing. Anyway, I'll sort that out later. So I've got an eye closed now, and it's still... It's because I moved the camera. That can't be it. It's still tracking my face. Anyway. Oh, why is it doing that? There we go. Yeah, so go give the original some love. Hey, Lupus. Let's move on to the next one. Lord of the Void by Exiled King Broly.
The cage was never strong enough. It only taught me how to fight.
Good transition. Is this what you meant? It's a continuous zoom in. That's fine, because it's not like it's zooming into the same scene or a character doing the same thing at the same time. This is a different scene every time, and the words so far have all been about this character, so focusing on him each time makes perfect sense. That felt a bit weird though. The motion in the camera was pulling back, and then your transition was to dive in. I would have done the reverse. I'd have done a super zoom pullback effect for the transition, as though you slowed that backing away, and then a zoom. Oh yes, I think they would enjoy each other's company very much. See, now that's the only one I'm not 100% with, because it's zooming in on him on the throne with the crown above his head, to change to being him zooming in on him on the crown with the throne above his head. It's different framing slightly, so it's not too bad, but I'd watch out for that, because it's a little bit too similar.
I am the Lord of the Void, the end that led to where I live. Every chain that tried to bind me turns to ash inside the flame. I am the Lord of the Void, the balance broken into one. I don't fight the dark anymore. I become what they become. Judge me, no cell left to contain. The void does not request a king, it only needs a name.
Yeah, that's a common AI thing there. It's done exactly what I was saying earlier about when I tried generating Griffin Knight sitting on a throne. It made the wings part of the chair rather than being part of him. I've seen this a lot, but it's at least you're not standing up from the chair while this is happening. You can sort of say they're ethereal wings, and they're passing through the throne. Yeah, I can't see enough of this one to make a difference between this one and the previous scene as well. But they're not terrible ones. They're a lot more independently and separately imaged than a lot of others that do the same thing. But some of them are pretty close. it looks like it's drawn the wings like a foot behind you rather than as coming out of your character here.
The void remains, and I remain with it.
Stop forcing things, Ronya. Okay, that's very nicely done. One weird zoom edit and a couple of frame into frames that are a little bit too similar, but overall very good editing, good effects usage, not over the top. Apart from the end, I think maybe that last one probably should have been avoided. I think that last rumble as it was coming down, it fit the music, but I think the video needed to have a sort of dial down to go with the rest of the music dialing down. Go give the original some love. I know it's Harwell's idea, but you're the one going, Boreal Broly collab now. Yeah, go give the original some love. As we move on to the next one. This is Ghost in the Static by Dot Pocket. Let's see what he's got for us. Nice
to breathe. A whisper stitched inside the seams, neon veins beneath the tide, a phantom hidden where the current hides. No heartbeat, carved in skin or bone, just flickering echoes calling out for home, painting curious smiles across the glass. Gone before the cameras ask. Every skyline hums my name, every spark forgets its chain. Hands of iron close too slow, you can't case the undertow. I'm the ghost in the static circuits, dancing through the rain. Every wire that you tighten only slips me through the frame. Every skyline keeps my secret, every signal knows my face. You can own the steel and concrete, you'll never own this empty space. Built their crimson crown, promised heaven wired down. Every mirror learned to stare, looking for a soul not there. So I traded storms for scars, put myself beyond the stars. Glitches stitched beneath my skin, now the chase can truly begin. Streetlights fed an aching flame, every blackout spoke my name. Learning silence, learning flight, sleeping underneath the light. Every lock creates a key, every cage remembers me. Some are born to hold the line, some were built to redefine. I'm the ghost in the static circuits, dancing through the rain. Every wire that you tighten only slips me through the frame. Every skyline keeps my secret, every signal knows my face. You can own the steel and concrete, but you'll never own this empty space.
Very nice fruit posing
Never own this empty space.
of the video, that is.
There was warmth beneath the embers.
That's the only thing I think probably. You got the pulse.
There was warmth beneath the embers.
I think that needed a little bit longer to fade in, a little bit.
Quiet voices, open hands. Not another chain to worry. Just a place where echoes land. Broken halos, weathered strangers smiling through the smoke and sky. shines all the brightest stars. I'm the ghost beyond the static, no longer hiding in the rain. Every heartbeat writes a language no machine could ever name. If you stumble from the skyline, if the night has pulled you far, follow these little sparks of static, they'll lead you to where the others are. Once I haunted every signal, now I haunt no place alone.
Yep.
Some are searching for control. Now I am only searching for my home.
That's my tracking today. I have to say, Doc, that's very clean. It feels almost like scene to scene full edit. I mean, there's a bit where I think, like right at this intro bit, get a nice long sequence. It feels longer than it is as one combined scene, but it's so clean as well for the movement. The number of times I've tried doing a zoom scene and it just turns everything into a blurred mess. You slow down enough to see your character, pulse, and then zoom up. Boom. It felt longer than it was. I thought at first maybe it did the a end frame, start frame, but that's all one generation, wasn't it? Very nicely done. Very, very cleanly generated as well. Very few errors getting through. You mentioned the most impressive part is keeping the wounds consistent, actually. Sorry, I just heard a sound outside. It does change which side it's on, but I think it's meant to be like on both sides anyway, so yeah. Very, very nicely done. Very few errors. I mean, the only one that really kind of sticks out to me is... No, it's not even that much of an error. It's pretty clean. It's just a very small space between the road and the and where this pier is. Very small pavement, you know. But that's just AI not understanding how roads work. Very nicely done. Yeah, I figured you had. But even then, it tends to ignore it when things start moving. The fact you managed to keep it going when it actually is moving. Number of times I've done like keyframe character with wounds and like being beaten up after a fight, and I get it to move along, and the moment it's like something moves in front of his face, all the bruises on his face just vanish. You know. But yeah, very nicely done. Go give the original some love. As we have hit the midway point, and I'm going to take a short break. Yeah, things move so fast at that pace that it doesn't really get noticed. I mean, where is it? This one, isn't it? Yeah, you did the blur to hide the fact, so it made it look like instead of it's come up from the sewer instead, is what it looks like instead. Nicely hid there with the static. Yeah, Seed Dance is definitely the best at the moment in a general sense, but it's just so damn expensive. Grok, I feel, is the most generalist, but has limitations, much stricter. Not in terms of like the rules, which stricter generations what it can actually achieve than Seed Dance. But every now and again it will pull out a blinder. And if you got that and Voodoo, you can kind of get the same sort of combination. But yeah, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, and I'll be back afterwards. I hope you'll still be here when I come back. Why am I going over the sources? I need to go over here. Also, I think I might have solved part of the issue with the eyes. Still not perfect, but it just seems like it's taken my low light situation a little bit too far. I wasn't being able to read my eyes closing at all. Okay. That is not showing. I'm in the wrong one. Give me a second. There we go. I wondered why the model wasn't in the right place when I came to it. Alright. As usual, when I come back, I'm going to play a little bit of one of my own musics. This is I Am Depthswalker. Enjoy.
From the scrolls of forgotten lore, a mage lost in his own grief, cursed in crimson flame, he walks the depths, and he will not kneel. Not an arcane fire, a scholar lost in endless nights. Pages turned to chains of fate, ambition swallowed by the light. Love's curse, a shattered future, rage ignited in his veins. Power to change desire, grown poor choices make fate stain. Echo form, the cat unbound, fur and fury, scars remain. Shunned by kingdoms, call the beast, they cast him out with righteous lies. But in the mirror cracked and cold, he sees the monster in their eyes. Anger blinds, the power calls, it twists the noble into thrall. Good intentions pave the hell where hypocrites enthrone themselves. I am Depthswalker, cursed in crimson, claws unsheathed, mage of shadows, cat of wrath. Where the broken learn to breathe, I carry wreckage. Where the scars, redemption earned in blood and flame. Not for your throne, not for your scorn, I rise defiant from the pain. Depthswalker, never on my knees, I'll claw through hell and claim my peace. They police my tone, they chain my soul, demand the beast lay down and die, but tiredness seeps into my bones. Still I fight, I will not cry. Power corrupts the purest heart, yet power's needed to mend the rift. Directly in its sin and rage, now hunt the ghosts of sins I lift. Beachside vows and stolen futures, hopes that shattered like the gem. What would have been dies in my chest, but I'm not done. I rise again. Guilt is honest, hatred earned, but judgment's crown is stained and burned. I seek amends from those I broke, not the liars in their clothes. I am Depthswalker, cursed in crimson, claws unsheathed, mage of shadows, cat of wrath. Where the broken learn to breathe, I carry wreckage. Where the scars, redemption earned in blood and flame. Not for your throne, not for your scorn, I rise defiant from the pain. Depthswalker, never on my knees, I'll claw through hell and claim my peace. In the storm, I seek absolution, not from them, but from the ones I harmed. I let the anger blind me once, no exemption, no false dawn. On the wreckage, carry the weight. Hypocrites fall, I defy my fate. Rage and burning in my chest. Power corrupt, but I'll bend it to my quest. Fighting not to fall, not done yet.
What you doing there?
Go away. I'm gathering aura right now, Glitch.
Oh, dumb.
I know that's what most people who know the song are waiting for. Okay. Next up, we have Smoky Fox and Salty Witch with Unrelenting. Next part in their story sequence, it looks like. And it auto 360'd. Let's see what their story has for us.
Face. Every silence leaves a trace. Every door, every light draws your shadow through the night. Run into the dark, disappear again. Every road you take.
So that's a bit confused, that bit there. Because he's like,
draws your shadow through the night.
Continue the vision.
Into the dark, disappear again. Every road you take tells me where you've been. I will find you where you run. I will follow what remains. Through the echoes, through the years, through 1,000 different names. You can leave the world behind, but you cannot leave my mind. I will always recognize the shape you leave behind.
Bit rough AI there, unfortunately, on the car. Especially the older cars, it has issues.
Shape you leave behind. Strangers carry pieces of you. Every secret leads me through. Miles between us only prove nothing hides what I pursue. I will find you where you run. I will follow what remains. Through the echoes, through the years, through 1,000 different names. You can leave the world behind, but you cannot leave my mind. I will always recognize the shape you leave behind. Call it love, call it hunger, call me cruel, call me wrong. Every step you take away only pulls me further on.
So the camera movement is nice, but what you may not notice is that the actual background buildings, when it does like a left to right rotate, aren't the same on the left as it is to the right. As it means you see like 2, 1, 1, and then when you're on that, sorry, let's say 3, 2, 1, and when you go back, it's 1, 4, 5, the buildings have changed in terms of what they are, and they keep the same style, but they're not the same buildings as they were on the previous loop through. But it moves so fast, and it's such a fluid combat, you don't notice that so much. No outro. Yeah, overall, very nicely done. Flowing combat, the matched up. I did like the memories having a magical haze glow to them rather than just being greyed out, shadowed, like a lot of memories are. And the memories actually being scenes from previous videos. It got a little bit confusing because exactly what was happening here, but it kind of clears up later on. Transitions are pretty solid.
It tells me where you've been. I will find you where you run. I will follow.
Okay, soft transition in the middle.
Through the echoes, through the years, through 1,000 different names.
And harder transitions there on the beat, but yeah, I think it's mostly just been let down by a few weird AI gens, but the flowing combat was very, very nicely done. Nicely edited away as well, because a lot of these combats have obviously been spliced together from many, many, many more gens, and it's been very nicely done that way. Go give the original some love. The gens are also getting a lot cleaner overall. Previously, he was suffering from what I call the GPT malaise, where there's lots of dots in the image that kind of blur together when the AI tries to move things, because if it tries to group things as solid objects when it does the angles, and with GPT's fixation on pointillism, when you use GPT images, sometimes it's just a cluster of dots, and instead of being like, oh look, here's a house, it'd be, oh look, here's a section of a house, here's a section of a house, and it will move them separately when you try and change angles. But this is a lot better for that sort of thing. It's a lot cleaner on the movements. Pardon me. Yeah, go give the original some love. Alright, next up, we have Sachiko and Kame-chan by Vesper Blackthorn. Already I can see the anime style is very much in the late 80s, early 90s sort of bright, vibrant besom style, as they'd call it nowadays, I think. I think the transitions are a bit sharp. They're a bit blunt. But I think it matches the art style. But there needs to be a few more softer transitions, I think.
魔法のようないつものこの場所を踊りながら歩いてく亀ちゃんどこか
See, a harsh one there doesn't matter 'cause it's right on a heavy beat. But the others, it was kind of in middle flow, which was it felt a little bit weird. Horrible.
くれないでよやりたいことがいっぱい時間が足りないよ見つけた私のお友達紫色の子ら変だけど素敵友達になれたのもなんだか不思議で嬉しいねグリントっていうの変わった名前泳ぐそれとも寝転ぶ桜の木陰で小さな足で川のそばいつもゆっくり歩くね石の上で待ってるよでもまた先に走っちゃう亀ちゃんこっちだよお花が咲いてる風もあったかい素敵な場所を見つけたよ
Did Harble's comment just get
私
deleted?
の
Or did you delete that yourself, Harble? Because that was weird. I thought for a second I'd reposted the links. It's a very cute video. And the editing does feel very 80s, 90s animation, but it's still cutting very harsh on some very soft moments.
友達紫色のカラーやっぱり変で素敵すぐに見つけられるねグリンとそれがあなたの名前今はぴったりだと思う水で遊ぶそれとも休む桜の木陰で
Alright. Yeah, song's good. Video quality of the actual animations are solid. When you edit it, it's perfectly fine and actually working. I do think, though, that a lot of these need to be like soft transitions, like fade in, fade outs, to add to the soft flow of the video. Because if the video goes to sharp cuts, it feels like a full stop, and it kind of goes, "Here's the flowing end of the music," and kind of hiccups you and can pull away from the music a little bit. Other than that, it's very, very, very nicely done. Go give the original some love. Okay. Next up, we've got what looks like to be a minimally edited, minimally moving looping video from Cybernuggets with a video called Afterglow. Now he says he's got it in Japanese and English subtitles. Okay, he's probably got it in the video. Let's see what he's got for us. Okay.
しすぎた胸に残る
I think Cybernuggets mostly. I think Cybernuggets mostly focuses on the music, and like showing off the actual process. I haven't really read a lot of them, but I saw this one had some animation to it, so I figured I'd go with this one. And the animation, it's GPT image, got into animation with minimal animation, so it's not suffering too badly, but you can see the pointillism very heavily in the image. Not exactly. I'm trying to fix the camera issue. The eyes are still not always closing. It's weird. Used to be I couldn't keep my eyes open because of the way my eyes are set up. As I realise the camera wasn't tracking it properly. Now I can't seem to close them for when I want to. Oh well. Yeah, see a pocket mama? Yeah. Yeah, very nice overall effect. Now my mouth's big enough that it can register that. Although earlier on, it did have my mouth permanently open for a little while. I couldn't close it at all. Yeah. Nice job there from Cyber Nuggets. I do like the addition of like the. You can think of it as a variation on a visualizer style. On a more technical aspect of it. Someone was saying that's like the cutout character animated against still a flat background. I'm not entirely sure that's the case. I think this is, or at least not 100% that. I think this character actually is in this scene, and it's just specified this character's animation and kept everything else stationary. Every now and again, there's an effect of a spark going through, but it's very minor, and some light flashing down in the background. So, don't know quite exactly. It feels a little bit too fuzzy to be a cut-in. There's no, I suppose, around the hand here, but it could be very localized animation cut-ins, like the hand and the cloth. But, yeah, who knows? Go give the original some love. As we move to the next one. Okay. This one is by Frazzle68. And it's called Prism. It's listed as a loop video, so you've got an animation loop. Let's see what he's got for us with this animation loop. Let's get this set up correctly. This may be bad.
Voltage blooms behind closed lids. A current pulls the body forward.
Okay, so far so good. Okay, at least it wasn't him running forward, reaching this, and then it just hopping back to the starting position. That's what I was worried about. That's why I said this isn't looking good, because with such motion in one direction, a sudden pop back, but with the scene transition to here, and it's moving towards you, it's not quite so bad. Still not great, but it's not as jarring as it could have been.
Emerald trenches breathe in silence. Liquid sapphire folds around the spine. Crimson horizons crack and spill. Turquoise lightning writes new maps. Every wavelength opens a door. Gravity loosens its ancient grip. Shapes that never learned a name drift past the edge of known time. Prism fractures the endless deep into oceans no compass can chart. Violet storms erase the old sky. Gold currents carry forgotten light. Indigo cathedrals rise and fall. Scarlet rivers rewrite the bones. Amber corridors stretch without end. Ultraviolet rain rewires the blood. Silvery pulse with hidden code. Magenta shadows open their mouths. Obsidian temples hum in silence. Prismatic fog drifts through the veins. Copper halos spin around the pulse. Celestial gradients bend and flare. Dissolves into pure signal. Thought becomes color without weight. Distance folds into a single breath. All directions collapse into one. The spectrum keeps expanding. Still new spectra bloom beyond the last. No shore remains to mark return, only the motion of pure hue.
Okay. The loop is interesting in terms of like the colour and effects. It really matches the style of music. Looping itself doesn't really match in timing when it does changes because it's just a standard loop, no effects. No speeding up or slowing down to change when the music changes. As I visually, it matches the theming of the music, very much the techno dance or like acid trip style music. Gens aren't super clean, but they're not meant to be. They're meant to be super distorted. You can tell, for example, here we've got the guy falling in one way, and it morphs in the other way around, and he's now got clothing. But I actually think that's a second generation, as in like got this one. And this is that brief moment where it sort of freezes. I think they reached the end and they took that last frame and tried generating it new, but it just misread what direction the character was facing when it generated a new image. Yeah, but the fact that it's changed direction to actually heading towards the camera there makes the transition back here a lot easier, rather than being saying like from here going to here and then hopping back to here. Which we've seen some videos do, where they just do a straightforward move and then just bang, you're back where you started. It's a very startling appearance. This is a lot smoother than that, while still being visually interesting. Nice job there by Frazzle. Go give him some love. God damn it. Send. There we go. I've got some changes I need to do to the chat box thing. Alright. Next up, we've got one from an infrequent editor list. It looks like this is just a visualizer one from Bubba AI. And it's who greenlit this, about the Lesbian Space Pirates series. Lots of copyright characters in this image. Lots and lots. In fact, you've got duplication there, I think, and there's some misunderstanding a character there. But yeah.
They know Space Princess landed. Comments where everyone looked at the script like, who the hell had it? Click the pullers, bro, you wrote that down. Straight white aliens, read that out loud. One clip,
okay.
And the jokes came stacked. Comment section yelled, take that back. Dragon Ball, pull up hands already raised. Goku profile pics going straight for the page. Naruto squad talking records and caps. Bleach roll through like, nah, this is ass. One Piece crew got memes by the ton. JoJo fans posing while the roasting gets done. Yu-Gi-Oh! Drew 5, put the trailer face down. Pokemon fans said, don't catch that. Put it down.
This is a prime example of why I said you should always upload your own lyrics if you can. One, it allows you to actually watch the video while you're doing it, so you can see how it's actually uploaded, so you can catch any audio issues or if any visuals been corrupted by the upload. Two, you can actually have your lyrics actually there on the screen rather than relying on the auto ones, which won't pick up a lot of rap, won't pick up a lot of metal, and sometimes even like the full orchestral singing will be lost because it doesn't follow the normal speaking patterns which the auto is trained on.
Halo hit orbit, Chief came armed. Doom saw the title and sounded alarms. Destiny Fire Team loaded, the raid war, hammer her space. Big mistake. 40K marks with 1,000 replies. Space Marines looking like Judgment arrived. Orcs don't care why they just wanna go loud. Imperium stamp trashed and vanished in the crowd. Xbox laugh, PlayStation snap, PC pull benchmarks on why it was bad. Nintendo stay calm to the clip. Got played Mario, hit the comments like, Mama, get away. Minecraft dug deep just to hide from the thread. Fortnite dance while the comic house spread. Dark Souls roll, got cooked, came back.
See the loop in the visual, but it's hidden by the pulsing.
Mass Effect chose every renegade phrase. Cyberpunk scans. System failure. Resident Evil, ain't no her gonna save ya. Ain't no her gonna save ya.
Right, now there is a lot of pulsing, but it's not going super bright and super dark, so we're not running into the flashing lights issue. Although I do think it's a little bit too active on the lights in terms of the flashing, but it's not got to the seizure warning level.
Ain't no her gonna save you. Marvel hit left, DC hit right, Batman came back for a 30-page fight. Superman stare like this can't be real. Deadpool read the names like, yo, who made this deal? Spider-Man cracked one, Joker said weak. Invincible fans start a scale and the feed has been rolled in with essays prepared. Arcane fans posted one frame. Don't compare. Now found lore in a 2-second shot. Undertale made 10 theories out of what it was not. Persona walked in with a better beat. Sonic already posted 12 memes before you could speak. Star Wars arguing canon insight. Star Trek calculating while the punchline ain't right. Autobots rolled in Decepticons to both saw the trailer like, we got better things to do. Godzilla fans want the whole set storm. Gunner fans asked for the mobile suit drops. Kingdom Hearts tried explaining the plot. Even they hit a point like, nah, that's a lot. Mortal Kombat, finish it. Tekken run a Street Fighter 1 round, then I'm done with it. Call of Duty Jack got weirdly polite. That's how you know something ain't going right. Different fandoms, same discuss. Different profiles, same. What the? They ain't friends. Don't collect peace, they'll fight again when the roasting cease. No handshake, banner, treaty. Attack, they just keep coming every time it gets tagged. One fandom leaves, 3 more arrive. Movie catching strays from every side. One guy watched it, hated the jokes. One saw one clip and immediately posted. One wrote essays, one wrote pass. One dropped a screenshot. Bro, this is ass. Dragon Ball, Halo, War, Hero, Purple Bleach, Marvel, DC, Storm in the feed. Sonic, Pokemon, Fallout, Doom, more profile pics keep filling the room. Anime roasting gamers attacking comic fans. Quote tweet stacking cartoon pages, sending the clip. Whole damn timeline. Who greenlit this? Scroll once, 10 new hits. Scroll twice, 20 new disses. Straight white aliens became a meme. Clip all lists got screenshotted clean. No rant speech, no kumbaya. Everybody came with a different reply. Still beef tomorrow, still talk that shit. But right now, everybody roasting this. Not who you love, we're talking the flick, the right, and the jokes. The ridiculous script movie hit the feet. Fandoms went ballistic. Lesbian space princess. Everybody's got a diss for it. Who greenlit this? Who greenlit this? Who greenlit this?
Yeah, overall, not too bad to visualize a video. I probably would have left the colours in, and rather than flashing black and white, like bright light sort of flashing, I would have done it so that it kind of switches between black and white and colour for the pulsing, rather than being flash, 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 flash. It's a little bit too heavy on that, because it's doing it as a visualizer to the pace of the music. But yeah, go give the original some love. Let's move on to one that might actually be animated. We have another one from Son of the Dead Son, Where the Crows Die. Usually there's a bigger gap between his videos. He's sped up the production on these a little bit, I think. Okay. No subtitles on this one. This might be an instrumental only, because he's usually very good on making sure there's lyrics. Yep.
Where the crows choke on the sky. The air turns sharp, the ground cracks wide. Black feathers rot in open light. Nothing left here survives the
The fact there's not even the auto subtitles tells me something else might have happened. Maybe there's an explicit lyric or something. Or something the AI is reading as explicit. That felt a little bit out of place, but I understand what they're doing there. He probably just didn't have enough clips, so he put in that little bit so it's like the previous scene's character is looking out the window. So that cut's correct. Boom. Boom. In case you're wondering, the booms are for where there's a definite need for a transition. Some of the other transitions are additional ones that are just good to have. But yes, there's certain moments where you just need to have something changed to change up the flow. So slightly earlier than I was planning, but that. Now that's super Mad Max. It's not the original Mad Max. That's very much like the original Mad Max car. Not exactly, but the overall shape and design, the lifted levels, the engine, yeah.
Where the crows fall torn apart, flames are born inside the dark. No escape, no final breath.
That felt a bit off.
Only heat that tastes like death. No mercy left to find. The end is close behind.
But yeah, overall very nice in terms of the cuts and edits. And even though it's a very harsh song, there are some soft edits when it's needed. This song doesn't really need that many soft edits. As I said, a lot of his music is very heavy on the beat. Definitely less here than the previous one kind of asked for. But overall, very, very nicely done. I wonder what happened with the subtitles on this one. Go give the original some love. And if that's correct, I seem to have lost about half my audience. I wonder what happened. Maybe somebody started streaming. Okay, next up we have Pink Elf DJ with Chaos Loading. Why does it do that sometimes? There we go. 720 is the best it can do. Cool. Alright, Pink Elf DJ. Usually does small looping animations or still frames. I'm hoping this is a looping one. I couldn't quite tell from checking. So Chaos Loading by Pink Elf DJ. Okay, so not so much, there is a loop to it, but it's more like an effect going on that's, unfortunately, because the way loading bars usually are being at the bottom, it's being hidden by what little subtitles are coming through, because I think this is auto-generated, so it's not catching all the lyrics, and the tracking bar, which I'll get rid of in a minute. But it seems to be doing effects to the beat of the music, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, so it's not going effects to the music, it's just doing effects in the pattern. Hey Noriko. Little animation at the end, figured as much. Because the loading bar actually finished before the song did. Yeah, so being sort of super digitized, matched the theme of the music. Not much lyrics to it, obviously. It's kind of like just going loading and a few other little bits here and there. But give the original some love. As always, there could be more, but I like the idea of what they're doing here. Got super digitized, like 16-bit sprite sort of style. And it's not 16-bit, but you know what I mean, it's the style of 16-bit animation. With very classic computer game background styling. I'm assuming this is like a super spliced up short clip where it was animation, loading bar fills up, then character does wave, and then turns to the left and walks off screen, or turns to the right and walks off screen. And then rather than slowed down, it was just that loading bar played and cut down, and cut and then replayed and cut down. That's why you had sometimes the bar skipping backwards, just like going back, because it's so stationary here. You can get away with the loading bar animation. But yeah, nicely done. Go give the original some love. As we move on to Mike the Archivist, we've come a long way. Certainly has. Used to always have like mixtures of like resolutions and framing. Let's see how he's done here this time.
Gather round the campfire where the ley lines glow. From the Jersey Barrens to the peaks of snow, they're the wandering cursed, the immortal breed, sowing hope in the soil of a traitor's seed. He's the Saginaw Joe with the bone-handled blade.
See, now that should have been a harsh cut there. With such a change in rhythm, it should have been...
He's the Saginaw Joe with the bone-handled blade, a mountain of a man that no giant could shade. He's meat and bone, now feeling the weight, muttering a psalm as he challenges fate. Let the dead past bury its dead, he cries.
So kind of a little bit early, but...
Peter in his mortal eyes. He's the librarian hiding in the piney shade, with silver-bladed wings and a whip he made. From the hollow vales whispers to a hero stand. He's the winged protector of the sundered land. He cut down the tree walker and he paid the price. A scholar of shadows who won't think twice. From an Oxford hall to a warlord of waste, she's a red queen giving you a bitter taste. With an eye patch wink and a vorpal strike, she's a hurricane of steel that you won't quite like. She trapped the Mayak and she pries open doors, settling the scores on the fairy realm floors. He cursed the sky and he renegated the deal. Now he's one with the ship and he's feeling the wheel. The Flying Dutchman is taking to the air with a ghostly green glow and a captain's flare. He's firing spectral cannons from the clouds above, finding his redemption in the craft he loves.
I'll say, for one thing, Mike's done a lot better in keeping consistency between what's going on in the lyrics and what's going on visually. He had a tendency to kind of just wander around with images and only throw in a few at key points. This one is very much this character, these scenes, this character, this scenes. Some of them are older generations, some of them are newer ones that I haven't seen before, but still nicely done that way. I think the editing's a little bit off because it does feel very much like a chapter changes are being too soft. They should feel like a turn of the page when he's doing these new character bits. It should be like a hard cut. It's like a turn the page sort of effect.
He's the man with 40 faces and a hollow stare, a headless horseman on a nightmare mare. He traded his death for a void stone heart, a traitorous genius who's a work of art. He's Indrid cold and he's Indrid cold, the ghost on the highway taking his toll.
Need to tell Mike about how to get AI to kill people. in generation of images, because that looked a little bit lame, unfortunately. Oh, and the curse of the freaking ships having the helm at the wrong end of the ship. That one I can't help him with.
Mixolith dances in a gown of stars, mending the dreams and the hidden scars. And eyepiece of the fire woman.
That actually felt like a soft change rather than a hard change, that one. So that one's actually good. Some of the others felt were much more harsh changes in the music as the chapter changed.
Fuses the feast. The Wendigo heart that conquered the beast. There's a dream and the hunger, the spark and the void, keeping the balance that the giants destroyed. She's got a portal in her pocket today. Rip's got an arm that'll blast you away. Kit's got the foxfire, she's the lady of tales. A family of legends that never quite fails. With John Henry's hammer and Bill's Weatherstone, they're reclaiming a kingdom for a mortal throne. Oh, they're sundered and broken, but they're standing tall, ready to answer the elemental call. Let the dead past bury its dead. The journey's best chapters are just ahead.
Yeah, it's definitely done a very good job. Archivist, yeah. Close there, Anya. Yeah, it's definitely picked up the quality of the animation and linking it together. He's telling a story and he's actually getting the right characters and the right scenes, images. I do think he really should pick a style and try to stick to it. I know it's harder to do with monster creatures because they like to change between, and I mean, when I mean monster creatures, I mean fully monster style creatures like the Wendigo here, not the Wendigo, the Jersey Devil. Keeping such detailed monstrous creatures in one style can be a pain in the arse. I think he'd really benefit from. I also think, considering what he does in terms of the actual story he tells, the storybook style art he does every now and again would probably be the best option. Trying to find some of the story style art, storybook art style. Where it is. Oddly enough, not a lot of it in this particular video. Here. Close to this, but more pencily. He's done it a couple of times before in other videos. Don't see a lot of it in this one. This one. It would really work with what he's doing. Close to this one as well. Gives him a little bit of an up and down on what he can do as well, to slightly more anime-esque and down towards more abstract pencil work. But yeah, a lot of the clips aren't quite hitting on the right notes, and some of the transitions need to be on harsher moments, but he's much improved from some of his earlier works, that's for sure. Go give the visual some love. As we move on to the last one of the day. I wasn't sure about doing this because there were some others who had similar kind of tribute songs, but this is the only one that actually seemed to be animated. Who remembers Ferngully? This is Midnight K and Blame Tim Curry. A tribute to Tim Curry. Let's make sure we are not jumping around.
I think I figured it out. Yeah. This explains a lot.
Okay, so this is a loop going forwards and backwards, and normally I'd say it doesn't work with smog and smoke things, but this is actually a creature made of smoke, so it makes sense for it to move in unnatural ways.
Everybody else saw danger. I was staring at the screen, smoke rolling off the bad guy, thinking, why is he kinda? Never mind. Should've wanted Prince Charming, should've learned the normal type. Instead one velvet voice went crawling straight into my brain that night. Now give me sharp teeth, bad plans, black hearts, good hands, walking like you own the room. Yeah, I know exactly who to blame. Blame Tim Curry, he started this mess. Put a voice on a villain and apparently I said yes. Now it's red flags, dark eyes, morally questionable guys. If he's charming while the whole world burns, don't worry, blame Tim Curry. Bad guy, deep voice, terrible plan, excellent choice. You can keep the golden hero, perfect smile and spotless name. Give me someone entering dramatically.
I will say that his villain song in Fern Gully is the clearest memory I have of Fern Gully. It is a brilliant piece of music, and he sang it very, very well.
He personally invented flames. Is he evil? That's unfortunate. Is he pretty? That's complicating it. Does his voice drop half an octave when he's threatening somebody? God damn it. Sharp teeth, bad plans, long coats, nice hands, one theatrical monologue, and suddenly I've lost the plot. Blame Tim Curry, he started this mess. Put a voice on a villain and apparently I said yes. Now it's red flags, dark eyes, morally questionable guys. If he's charming while the whole world burns, don't worry, blame Tim Curry. Therapist, when did this begin? Well, there was smoke, there was pollution, there was an animated villain, and then Tim Curry opened his mouth. Case closed. Make him wicked, make him vain, give him power, give him brains, let him laugh like he's already won. Apparently that's my definition of fun. Blame Tim Curry, he started this mess. Put a voice on a villain and permanently changed my taste, I guess. Now it's red flags, dark eyes, monologues and alibis. If he's gorgeous while committing crimes, don't worry, blame Tim Curry. Blame Tim Curry. Yeah, that tracks. So this is why I'm attracted to bad guys. Honestly, explains everything.
Okay. Go give the original some love. That was a pretty smooth edit, but they kind of got away with it because the villain's nature being like controlled smog allows them to kind of a bit more freedom with how the smoke moves without it feeling wrong, because it's an entity rather than just being smoke. Fun song as well. A good way to remember somebody. Oh, bubble in the throat. Okay. We've reached the end of the playlist for today. So, I think what I'll do is I'll give you another little preview of this weekend's upcoming release. God damn it. Releasing on Sunday. Little White Lies, Little White Lilies.
me to smile and sweeten the edge, to call it okay when my heart won't pretend. You dress up the hurt in a softer bouquet, but I've watched the same room take a breath away. I know what you want, a kind of goodbye, a little white lie with my mouth still tied. Little white lies, little white lilies.
Could have been a hard cut.
They look so sweet on the surface of pity. I won't sing you safe just to keep you near me. I'd rather say goodbye than lie till it kills me. Little white lies, little white lilies. I've seen that slow road under polished words. Every fine cuts like a blade in the dark. So I hold your hand and I tell you plain, love is not silence, love is naming the pain. I know what you want, a kind of goodbye, a little white lie with my mouth still tied. Little white lies, little white lilies. They look so sweet on the surface of pity. I won't sing you safe just to keep you near me. I'd rather say goodbye than lie till it kills me. Little white lies, little white lilies. If truth makes me cruel, then let me be cruel for one honest hour, for one real moon. I won't put flowers on a broken door. I can love you enough to tell you more.
Keep seeing rules I set for people that break myself. I feel so.
Little white lies, little white lilies. They look so sweet on the surface of pity. I won't sing you safe just to keep you near me. I'd rather say goodbye than lie till it kills me. Little white lies, little white lilies.
Okay, and that's Little White Lies, Little White Lilies. Okay, not enough of you on Kick, unfortunately, but on Twitch, if you hang around, I'll try and raid you out. Someone, see who's around. Thanks for being here. I'll be playing games tomorrow. Probably not Planetcraft this time. I'm going to try something else. Not sure what yet. I've got a few suggestions in the box, but not sure what's going to fit. Might be a melee of different games. Yeah, so I can't raid anyone on YouTube or Rumble. But on Twitch, I'll see who I can reach out to. Thank you for being here, and hope to see you next time. Bye.